Boom. Foxtail Dreams, Kimini, Bernadette, Sandra from Paramount, California, Kathleen Cross, Mia to you, Nurse Mitch, That Damn Karen, Meredith Powell, your boy Ken, Screw My Dibbles, Karen Purdy from Milton Falls, Ohio. BDD in the Easy, Valerie G, Samantha Hawkins, Patricia Haverkamp, the Trump Reaper, Queen of the South, Kimberly Moss, Cecile Cazzini, Stephanie Hill from Florida. Welcome, damn it. Welcome to another episode of Storytime with BDD. I'm your host, BDD, aka Brooklyn Dad, and this is Storytime. Gling, gling. Welcome. Happy Friday, everybody. For some of you, it's a 3 or even 4 day weekend because it's President's Day weekend, which is why I'm wearing this old-timey presidential wig. All right, so we have a few things to get into today. Today is going to be a different kind of episode, a little bit more lighthearted, like lighter on the news, heavier on the fun, because damn it, this has been that kind of week and I need some fun at the end of this week. So let's jump in first with our stories of the day.
Stories of the day.
Let's see. Let's do this. And let's...
Storytime with...
Not that. Hang on. Here we go. There we go. All right. Kim Potter. There was... Hang on. Hang on a second. Wait, that is really, really loud. Equalizer. Give me a second, you guys. I need to... Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. Head-scratching sentencing of Kim Potter, who murdered Daunte Wright. We got some games today, so let's play some. And finally, we are getting to that episode of Mary Trump where I interviewed her and she played a game with me. And last but not least, as part of that interview, I asked her some rapid fire questions about her favorite things and she did share them with me. There we go. All right. Let's see. I see sound is a little loud, and I think I've remedied that. Sorry, you guys. I'm still working out the kinks on this show. I love this. I love this wig. I love this white-haired Richard Gere look. I think if my hair doesn't naturally change this color, I might just get a wig. I might just permanently wear a wig. Who knows? Let's see. Okay, so let's go ahead and let me jump into our random stuff. And let's make sure you guys can hear me this time, right? So, I am no longer officially doing the whole 30. However, Wifey and I have kind of continued in some of the good habits that we did start as we were doing the whole 30, right? Unfortunately, last night I had a crazy relapse though. Last night I hit the cookies kind of hard. The ginger snaps for some reason. I don't know why ginger snaps are so damn addicting, because they're like sharp. When you eat them, they bite your tongue. Whatever. I had like 20 or 30 of those, and I had a massive, like not small, but massive bowl of chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream with chocolate sauce drizzled on top. And then I checked the scale this morning. I lost a pound. I don't know how that happened, but I guarantee I will not be, I won't be doing that, in consecutive nights. I think every once in a while, once in a blue moon, like maybe that's my once or twice per month allowance. But yeah, it could have very well easily gone in the opposite direction. So, Veronica Teller says that ginger snaps have pepper in them. It's not going to make me like them any less. A few nights ago, I don't remember if it was last night or the night before, we did an episode, let's call it Midnight Madness, right? I popped on here, and the whole purpose was because I wanted to kind of test drive playing video and sharing it live, right? And a few of you jumped on with me, about 15 or 20 people jumped on and were very helpful in ascertaining that, yes, it does work, and that's good, and that's why I am sharing today's videos of Mary Trump. And yes, some of the video, all of the video, in fact, has really annoying echo to it. There's nothing I could do. There's nothing I could do. And in fact, some folks were very helpful. Studio LB, I want to give you a shout out of thanks for accepting the file. They tried their best and no could do. Same with Philosophy. Philosophy had a friend. He thought he would give it a shot, the old college try, and well, the old college try didn't work. So I still have video that has echo, but what I did do, I spent a lot of time yesterday inserting subtitles so that you can at least understand what Mary Trump is saying. Yeah. So during the musical guessing game thing, you don't need the subtitles, but the rapid fire, my favorite thing, questions, yeah, you do need the subtitles. So, okay, moving right along. The other night, this might have been 2 or 3 nights ago, I stumbled upon somebody's post about Irene Higginbotham, who just so happens to be, well, she is the woman who wrote the song Good Morning Heartache, famously sung by Billie Holiday and then by Diana Ross in the movie Lady Sings the Blues. Now, imagine you're just scrolling through Twitter or Facebook or whatever, and you just randomly see a picture of your grandmother. Just out of the blue, like, oh snap, somebody's tweeting about my grandmother. And that's what happened. And it's one of those things where I don't think about it a lot, but when I saw that, I was like, oh my goodness, that's grandma. Yeah. So I messaged Scribble My Dibbles and asked her to please send me some pictures of me and grandma. And she was kind of busy at the time, so she was only able to send me this one. We have like hundreds or thousands of pictures in boxes and stuff. And Scribble My Dibbles is the keeper of these because she's the responsible one out of the two of us. She is highly responsible. So anyway, this is me when I was just a wee lad. Just a wee lad. And then when I saw this, I figured, let me share some other pictures of Brooklyn Dad when he were little. So this one here, this is the earliest recorded picture, the first Storytime with BDD. this one, when Scribble My Dibbles was little and she could not yet read, I was reading books to her. And I think that's one of those Charlie Brown books I was reading to her. That was Storytime for us. And then this one here, this is me and Scribble My Dibbles. She had the most amazing thick hair that my mom used to braid in many different configurations. And even me, look at my hair, look at my fro. It's tremendous. I miss that fro. And my mom, so beautiful, so beautiful. She was a hottie indeed. And then here's me. This is a random pic. This is me holding my other grandmother's cat. I had no idea why my neck is so thick in this picture, but that's how I look without the beard and without the years on me. This is just random shit. This section of the show is random. So there you have it. There's me. Now, continuing on the topic of random, there is a movie available on Netflix right now, and it's called Big Bug. And I don't know why it's called that. I haven't watched it yet. But this is created by the same director, Monique Lee. A very interesting comment. She says, Malik looks like you in this picture. You are 100% right. That is exactly what I thought when I saw that picture. Yeah. This was created by the same people who made the French movie Amélie, right? So I believe it's in French. And it's described thusly. This is how it's described. In 2045, that's not that far away. It's like 23 years from now. 2045, artificial intelligence is everywhere. So much so that humanity relies on it to satisfy its every need and every desire, even the most secret and wicked. I don't think I need to spell it out for you. In a quiet residential area, 4 domestic robots suddenly decide to take their masters hostage in their own home. Locked together, a not quite so blended family, an intrusive neighbor, and her enterprising sex robot are now forced to put up with each other in an increasingly hysterical atmosphere. So we may be watching this movie tonight or tomorrow, sometime or some point over the weekend. Yeah, so I'll let you know how it turns out. This is another entry from Apple TV, and Apple TV is now consistently generating content that is noteworthy and engaging. This one is called Severance, and it's a project by Ben Stiller, and it stars Adam Scott, who's here in this picture, Patricia Arquette. Some of you may be familiar with Patty Arquette from Twitter fame, and she's also a famous actress as well. John Turturro, and my all-time favorite actor, Christopher Walken, Don't worry, no one will know. That's by Christopher Walken. And Severance is a show. It's a series about a company in which the employees, they have to agree to sever their memories between work and home. So while you're at work, you have no consciousness, no memory of your home life, and vice versa. When you're home, you have no consciousness and no memory of your work life. So that's like a deliberate separation, physical separation of work and home. That's the remedy for the work-life balance. It's a fascinating concept. I can't wait to watch this. I'm watching way too much TV. But yeah, I definitely plan on watching this. And then there is another series. This is on Netflix. And those of you who have watched the series Ozark, starring Jason Bateman and what's her name? Is it Laura Linney? May recognize this woman here. Her name is Julia Garner. She plays the character Ruth in Ozark. And his dog's barking and whining outside. Anyway, this show, Inventing Anna, is based on a true real life story about a woman who comes over from Germany. She has nothing, right? And this is a classic case of fake it till you make it kind of thing, right? She has nothing, but she kind of plays like she has everything, and she somehow gets people to give her money and status and fame, etc., etc., and then she ends up in the clink, so to speak. Yeah, so this is the actress Julia Garner here on the left, and the real life Anna on the right. So it looks like a pretty accurate depiction. I don't know about her physical, the accent or whatever, but it looks like a really fun, entertaining show. Also starring Anna Chlumsky from Veep and Laverne Cox from Orange is the New Black. So I look forward to checking out this content as well. And Scribble says, "Oh, from Shondaland." I suppose. I don't know what that is. Okay. Last but not least, there is, from the Olympics, a young lady by the name of Kamila Valieva was the center of controversy. Yeah, because she was drug tested, and it turns out that she had used her grandfather's heart medication, and this heart medication increases your performance. It's a performance enhancer. Now there's a lot of people on both sides with differing opinions, and they're like, they're very adamant about, well, she should be punished and she should be disciplined, and other people think, oh, you should give her a break, she's only 15, how did she know, etc. But if you're performing at that level, as one former athlete said, look, we didn't even eat poppy seed bagels because you would get a positive test for marijuana. So, and at that level, you got to watch what you're eating and putting in your body. Anyway, last night she performed, and they were already saying that if she placed in the top 3, that there was not going to be a medal ceremony. So she was not disqualified from the competition, and this had a lot of people really, really, really pissed off. All right. But I guess her own performance kind of rendered that whole debate moot, as she did not do well. Now, I don't know if it was the pressure that was on her, if it was the extra white hot spotlight that was on her, but she did crumble under that pressure. And at one point last night, the words "she's 15" were trending, and that's because a lot of people, rallied to her defense and said, hey, look, we know she did whatever, but just remember, she's 15. but people didn't seem to care much about age or about excusing people when Sha'Carri Richardson was disqualified from the Olympics because she had a positive test. So, if you're going to compete at that level, you have to be subject to the criticism and to the standards that everyone else is subject to. And so yeah, at the end of the night, she finished in 4th place. And Scribble My Dibbles is very right in saying the internet is vicious. Now, look, I know that she broke the rules, right? But that's up to the Olympic Committee to hold her responsible. I think, I don't say give her a break, but guys, don't go after her with, this bloodlust in you. She still is 15. I feel bad for her. I feel badly. Excuse me. Is that right? I feel badly for her. Lee Saunders is pointing out here, Brits got disqualified today for something I'm not even watching. Olympics is not my thing. So it's interesting that normally I do watch the Olympics, and I haven't been watching the Olympics this year. And I couldn't even remember why I wasn't. I just remembered thinking to myself, because of X, I'm not going to be watching the Olympics this year. And it was just the other day I realized it's because the Olympics are being held in China, and China has egregious human rights violations that they're not being held to account for. So anyway, that's that for our random stuff, and now it's time for our quick hits. Yeah, you son of a bee. Yeah. Hold on. Wait, let me cut this night driving off, and let's see if we have quick hits music. BDD. Nope. God damn it. I got to figure this out. Formations. This one here? There we go. Okay. Quick hits. Red COVID. Oh, this is loud. Hold on. There we go. Better. Red COVID was trending at some point today. And the reason it was trending is not because, the COVID molecules have suddenly started wearing red hats. No, it's because they have determined that people are dying, despite the fact that fewer people are dying from COVID. They've determined that in Republican-led areas, there are higher concentrations of people dying from COVID because they are unvaccinated. And that is bottom line. It's just the facts. It is what it is. And in more unhappy news, because, at the end of the day, you also cannot rejoice that people are dying, period. No matter how upset you are at their stupidity and their stubbornness, there still are people, So in further bad news, there is yet another variant that has been discovered. They're calling this BA.2. Have you guys heard of BA.2? BA.2 is what they're calling the new Omicron variant. This is a variant of Omicron, a stealth variant, and they're saying it could be more dangerous and more immunity resistant than the regular Omicron. So it's bad enough that Omicron was already more contagious. Now you're saying we have something else that's even more contagious and more deadly. I don't like it. And more resistant of vaccines and natural immunity. So that's a little bit scary. I don't like to see that one bit. I really wish we could just kind of distance ourselves from all of these variants, but that's not going to happen as long as there are people refusing to get vaccinated and allowing the COVID thing to mutate, whatever, it's annoying. Something that is more than just annoying is that shelling apparently is happening to Ukraine right now. So, no, Russia hasn't officially. Hey, what's up, Ben Carlazzo? I see you there, buddy. And Cha-Cha, yeah, Lucia, I see you guys. Ukraine has not officially invaded Russia yet, but they are shooting. They are shooting at Ukraine. Can I say whatever? Russia hasn't invaded Ukraine, but they are shooting at them. The other day, they shot at a kindergarten, and there were no children harmed, but 3 adults were harmed by that. And I see Monique Lee helpfully pointing out a false flag. Yeah, so we've heard that Russia is planning false flag attacks as a pretext for starting a war. And then just earlier today, President Biden announced that he believes it's more likely than not that Russia will invade. Currently, right now, their force numbers have increased from 150,000 troops to 190,000 troops on the border of Ukraine. So things are not looking good. Meanwhile, President Zelensky had some plans to go on a trip somewhere. Brother, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't leave the country, because I think Russia is waiting for you to leave the country and then say, tag, this is ours now. Yeah, and just permanently not let you come back to Ukraine and install their own leader friendly to Russia. Now, I don't know shit really about this conflict. What I do know is that we don't need a war right now. And Russia is pushing this the way they want to push it. I think ultimately their end game is that I think they want to kind of get the band back together, so to speak. I think they want to reincorporate all the pieces of what used to be the Soviet Union, just bring them all back into the fold. That's what I think they want, ultimately. We shall see. In good news, we learned that Spanky McDumbass and his kids are going to be compelled to testify. A judge's ruling says, yes, they must testify for a civil suit that's been brought against them by Letitia James. And that's fun and interesting, right? Yeah. Except as we know, Spanky McDumbass is likely going to do what he says only mobsters do, and that's and claiming the Fifth, taking the Fifth Amendment against incriminating himself. You know, only mobsters and guilty people take the Fifth. His words, not ours. But yeah, Letitia James is looking to bring the fire to him. And we also learned that a federal judge today rejected Spanky's attempts to dismiss January 6th cases brought against him by members of Congress. So let the hits keep on rolling. That's right. Okay. And that is it for our... Oh, wait, that is not it. Excuse me. The big news, pardon me. The big news of today was Kim Potter was a police officer who fatally shot Dante Wright. She claimed that it was an accident, that she meant to reach for her taser, not her actual gun. And this has been litigated in the court and litigated in public. And, you know, we all know now that there's a huge difference in the grip of a taser versus a real gun in the appearance, and the color, and the weight, and all that stuff. Long story short, today was the sentencing. She was already found guilty, but the sentencing today was rendered by the judge. And the way the judge was speaking prior to the sentencing, I'm saying to myself, oh man, she's only going to get probation, isn't she? Like, she was stacking up the rationales against giving a decent sentence to Kim Potter. And lo and behold, she ends up getting 16 months in prison. Maybe not even that much. 16 months for snuffing out someone's life. Disgusting. It's disgusting. That is all a black life is worth to this judge. It's disgraceful. I know it was a mistake, but you are telling other cops out there, you're giving them a loophole. And all they have to say in future cases where they take somebody's life is that it was a mistake. I meant to reach for my taser. Really. You've set a precedent already. And we know that that mistake will not be penalized. It's bullshit. It's absolute trash bullshit. There are people doing more time for accidentally, voting, voting incorrectly. There's people doing way more time than that. It's disgusting. I'm disgusted by this whole damn thing. Okay, so normally we would do a timeline cleanse, and I could really use a timeline cleanse right now. Wait, let's do this intro anyway, the timeline cleanse intro.
Timeline cleanse.
I don't know what just happened there. Let's try that again. Hold on.
Timeline cleanse.
Okay. Now, with that said, today's show, as I explained earlier, is going to be a little bit different. A little bit different today. Today, instead of the timeline cleanse, what I want to do is I want to play a game. Let's play a game. Okay, so maybe not that kind of game. Something a little less murdery, yeah? Okay, if you've seen Squid Game, that is also a game, but this game does not involve high sums of money or getting shot by a mechanical robot. No, instead, what I'd like to do is play a game called Cards Against Humanity. Now, if you've heard of this game, you know that Cards Against Humanity is rude as faheezy. Yeah. And this card game does not replace the word fuck with faheezy, just so you know. This is rude as hell. It's rude. My son, Road Buddy, he was adamant about getting this game for Christmas, and I was like, all right, fine. And we got it, and we're playing this with him, and I'm like, oh my God. It's tough to read some of these things. Here are the, hang on. Let's see if you can see this here. I was concernicus that you were not going to be able to read. This says Cards Against Humanity. I was concerned about that. So, the fact that I look ahead. Anyway, before I get to that, Cards Against Humanity, each player gets 7 cards, right? 7 of these. Yeah. And on the backs of these cards, there's some random stuff. Sometimes it's just the name of people, like Rudy Giuliani. Sometimes it's an action. It's a verb, like stabbing a motherfucker in the face. And then there are these black cards. These black cards have the questions, right? So one person reads off the questions, and the people that have the white cards, you get to choose what the answer is, right? So you guys are going to be the holder of the cards. And here I have the cards. Here, let's do this, right? Okay, so you'll notice that I have a letter. I have a letter on each one of the cards, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, right? So card A says, wearing a condom the proper way around the balls and penis. And look, don't judge me, okay? I'm not saying this. It's the cards saying this. Card B says, hootin' and hollerin'. Card C says, fucking a pregnant clown. Card D says, stabbing a motherfucker in the face. Card E says, the kind of epic diarrhea that the ancient bards wrote songs about. Card F says, pee. And card G says, Rudy Giuliani. Okay, so here's how it goes. I'm going to read one of these questions here, and you guys collectively have to agree on which card you're going to use to answer this card. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, if I see most people are answering B to something, then that's what it's going to be. It's going to be B. If most people answer F, answer is going to be F. The catch is, once I select one of these cards, you can't reuse it. You cannot reuse a card that's already been picked. So make sure your answer is a good one, you guys, okay? I'm going to leave this up on the screen, and I'm going to read the first question. Here we go. It's very simple. You give me sex, I give you blank. Let's go. Let's go. Give me some answers, some good answers for this. Let's see what you got. It's very simple. You give me sex, I give you blank. Now, what you're looking for is the funniest answer you can possibly give to that question. Oh my God. I'm already seeing a trend. Here. It's not even close. Where's my Damn. I can't find my mallet for the cowbell. Oh, here it is. I was going to use a lollipop. Here we go. I've seen enough. Okay. The question was, it's very simple. You give me sex, I give you, and the majority of you said G. G is Rudy Giuliani. So the answer is, it's very simple. You give me sex, I give you Rudy Giuliani. Okay. I don't think I would have gone that way, but let's see. It's you guys are picking this, yeah? Okay, so we're going to keep it moving. This I cannot read again. This next card says, welcome to the jungle. We've got blank. So when I read this, I could also go, welcome to the jungle. We got blank. Welcome to the jungle. We've got blank. By the way, that Rudy Giuliani thing, G, is that one There we go. So that one goes bye-bye as well. Welcome to the jungle. We've got blank. Okay. All right. I am also seeing a trend here. You guys seem to be falling in line with each other. That's interesting. I've seen enough. Welcome to the jungle. And it looks like we've got the kind of epic diarrhea that the ancient bards wrote songs about. That one, that is a good. Okay. So, epic diarrhea, it now goes bye-bye. Let's see. Da-da-da-da-da-da. All right, that was that one there. Anyway, you get it. Here's the next one. What's kind of sad, kind of beautiful, but also kind of funny? I'll read that question again. What's kind of sad, kind of beautiful, but also kind of funny? Now, keep in mind, we've already eliminated E and G. You've eliminated E and G, so you can't reuse those. So now we're left to A, B, C, D, and F. Okay? What's kind of sad, kind of beautiful, but also kind of funny? You know, I'm going to say it's like I'm seeing a hive mind thing happening, and that's interesting. I'm going to call it. And it apparently, the answer that the majority of you are picking is C. So what's kind of sad, kind of beautiful, but also kind of funny? Answer is C, fucking a pregnant clown. And actually, when I saw that, I didn't imagine that there's any answer that would fit. But yeah, that's that's a good one. Good one, guys. Very good. You guys are working together as a team, and I like to see it. I like to see it. So let's get rid of the pregnant clown card, which is here. I know it's hard to see these. There. It takes a while for the camera to unblur itself. Some stupid reason, some stupid. Okay, here's the next question. And let me just say for that last answer here, that last question. The pregnant clown, brutal. Okay, let's here's the next one here. Next question is, because I could not stop for death, he kindly stopped for me. The carriage held but just ourselves and blank. Let me read this again. Because I could not stop for death, he kindly stopped for me. The carriage held but just ourselves and blank. Because I could not stop for death, he kindly stopped for me. The carriage held but just ourselves and blank. We cannot use Rudy Giuliani again, even though, oh, wait, what am I saying? Susie Priswella, you were right. She says, "Damn, G works best, right? Because it is kind of rhymey on timey, but it looks like the rest of you want this whole thing to rhyme so badly. I'm going to call it." And here it is. This is what you guys voted for. Because I could not stop for death, he kindly stopped for me. The carriage held but just ourselves and P. That was letter F that you all voted for. Letter F. Good job, you guys. Good job. Okay, so we get rid of this card. Couldn't stop for death. And P. That was that card there. P. This game really is fun. And it's even better when you play it with like more than just one person. Like multiple people, mainly because it's tough. Some of these cards, they are brutal. These cards here are not as brutal as some of the cards I have gotten playing with our son. Okay, let's see, what is the next one here? Okay, so we have eliminated E, F, G, and C. We only have A, B, and D left, okay, as a reminder. And we have 3 question cards left. Here's the next one. Holy moly. Now that's what I call blank. Holy moly. Now that's what I call blank. Holy moly. That's what I call blank. That one is, that one's a tough one. It's a tough one here. Let's see. You've only got 3 letters left. Yeah. This one is, I want to say, you guys are almost split down the middle on this one, specifically between 2 letters. But it looks like one letter is got just a few more than the rest, so I'm going to call it. Holy moly. Now that's what I call stabbing a motherfucker in the face. And that was answer D. It looked like you guys had, the majority of you were selecting D. Yeah, you guys chose violence. You woke up and chose violence today. Okay, so now we get rid of this card here. And that's how it works, by the way, in the real life, the live action game. And I guess what's funny about this is that one person is reading off these really rude cards. And, you know, these are things that you don't say in polite company. That's why it's, you know, Cards Against Humanity. Okay, we got 2 cards left. Okay, here is... Okay, here's one. Incredible! Biologists have discovered an octopus capable of blank. And let me just go back to the cards here so you can see we've only got A and B left. I'll read it again. Incredible. Biologists have discovered an octopus capable of blank. Capable of blank. And And already, just like a minute has expired, not even a minute, and it looks like there's one letter that is the runaway favorite. And you know what? I would have picked this one too, you guys. So here's what you selected. Incredible. Biologists have discovered an octopus capable of wearing a condom the proper way around the balls and penis. To which I say, well done, you guys. Well done. Well done. And you know, it's funny. Usually when you're playing this, you end up with one card that you're not very pleased with. You're not happy with. It is what it is. You just get what you get. All right. So here is the last card, you guys. The last card, and we are left with only one letter. So we know what this is going to be. And the last card is me. Hey, Randy, what's going on? Randy. Aw, nothing. Aw, nothing, man. Just hooting and hollering. Wah, wah, wah. That one was not great, but yeah, hooting and hollering was the last one. And so it was me. Hey, Randy, what's going on? Randy, aw, nothing, man. Just hooting and hollering. Let's see. Can you see that? Yeah, that was the last one. So I don't know if you guys, we got some people thought this was fun. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Meredith, Zephyr says meh. I bet Zephyr is saying meh to that last one. I thought that last one was not great. Also, I would agree with meh. I would agree with that. Can we play this every day? Zephyr. I don't know about every day, but I think every once in a while, this is kind of fun. It's naughty. These were PG rated. I'm telling you, there's like some X rated ones in here that I couldn't even bring myself to read on this show. I'm telling you, it's brutal. But what I will say is that I do have another game that I was playing. Me, wifey, and both of our kids were playing last Friday night. And I bragged about it on Twitter because it literally, we were playing this for like an hour and a half, maybe. Both kids. Look, let me say something, right? I have 3 grown sons, 3 adult sons. And I remember the moment when they decided that, hang on. Some people know that I'm recording and then they call me anyway while I'm recording. That's kind of rude. Anyway, I remember the moment when my kids decided that they were too old to hang out with dad. And I feel I was very lucky that Malik, he hung out with me. He hung tough with me until he was like in his 2nd or 3rd year in college kind of thing, But so when you have teenagers and you get these moments where they're happy to sit with you with the TV off and play a game, that is like magical. It's magic. So anyway, this game is called I Should Have Known That. And it's stuff that you should know, right? That's the name of the game. And it's just basic random trivia that, over the years you probably have, accumulated. So let's give this a test drive, shall we? Let's. Here's the first question. What was the name of the group that included Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, and Sammy Davis Jr.? Now, for the purpose of time, because I do realize that I am, trending towards, you're going too long, I'm only going to read off like the first 5 answers that I got. It's just how it is. Sorry, guys. Okay, and so now I have 5 answers. And to be fair, everybody knows this anyway. Everybody knows it was the Rat Pack. And let's see who was Foist. Who was Foist? Foist, we got Eddie G was Foist, followed by Cha-Cha, Gavin Rutherford, Punxsutawney Moe, Lee Saunders, and the Trump Reaper. Good job, you guys. Good job. Okay, we're gonna just keep it moving because we got more games and we got video also. Okay. This question: whose life was the subject of the movie Walk the Line? I'll read that question again. I haven't seen our friend Eagle Star, but I'm going to read it again. Whose life was the subject of the movie Walk the Line? We're going to keep this moving at a brisk pace because I see so many folks out there. You guys are like, if we were on the Family Feud, you'd be hitting that buzzer before you even finish the sentence. All right, and I've seen enough. The answer is Johnny Cash, the Man in Black himself. And who's Foist? Who's Foist up here? Once again, Eddie G. I had to look around to see if she's like, hiding behind me or something. Yeah, it's very fast. Eddie G, followed by Lee Saunders, Asmila J, Ben, you're like one question behind us, buddy. Veronica Tello, Poetry in Motion, Nurse Mitch, the Trump Reaper. Good job, you guys. Good job. And I know you might be upset, but I got to keep it moving because we still got content to go. Here's the next question. Next question. What does the Latin word rex mean? The Latin word rex. What does it mean? Let's go. Oh, Susie Bruzuela says her internet is too slow. I'm so sorry. And the Latin word rex. What does it mean? Let's see if we get some answers out here. We got some answers. Do we have some answers? I'm seeing some answers. I'm going to answer this answer right now. I've seen enough. The answer to this question is king. And at the top, we got the Trump Reaper. The Trump Reaper, followed by Eddie G. Oh, Eddie G. Trump Reaper beat you this time. Samantha Hawkins, Punxsutawney Moe, Cecile Kazemi, Nurse Mitch, Deb B. Good job, you guys. Okay. Let's keep it going. Keep it moving. Adobe Acrobat Reader is most frequently used to read computer files ending in what extension? Here's a funny comment from Meredith Powell. She says, I hate that Burger King guy. So creepy. Yeah, right? His face, it doesn't move. It's almost like it's a mask. Okay, let's see. What do we got here? Wow. Jesus, you guys are fast. Okay, I've seen enough. I am steadily trying to figure out the right distance of the cowbell from the microphone to enable it to be heard. The correct answer we were looking for is PDF. And let's see who's at the top here. Boo, 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 doo, doo, boo. Susie Brizuela is at the top, followed by Poetry in Motion, Asmila J, Maital Cabelli, Nurse Mitch Kimini, and Geocosmic Valentine. Well done, you guys. Well done. Okay. Let's keep this show going. Keep the game going. Next up, we have how many letters are in the Latin or Roman alphabet? Let's go. Let's see what you got there. Let's see. Lee Saunders, Ronald McDonald is so creepy. He is too. Clowns. Who likes clowns? Nobody likes clowns. For crying out loud. For crying out loud. What a funny phrase that is. For crying out loud. It's a phrase here. Let's see. We got near unanimous with the exception of philosophy, who's guessing 497 for some reason. I don't know, what do you let's see. All right, I've seen enough. I don't even know if you guys are hearing that cowbell. But at the top here, we have Asmila J with the correct answer, 26. 26 letters in the Latin or Roman alphabet, followed by Sherry Scary. Hey, Sherry Scary in the house. Nurse Mitch, philosophy. Lee Saunders, Cindy C, poetry in motion. Misha Oliver, Susie Brizuela. Okay. Let's go. Let's keep it moving. Here's the next question. In what field is a sommelier an expert? In what field is a sommelier an expert? I don't know if you guys have noticed, but the graphics I've used for the questions, they're all somebody going like this, like a face palm. That's because I should have known that. That's the name of the game. I should have known that. In what field is a sommelier an expert? And I see some answers. I am seeing some answerings. Okay. Here we go. The correct answer is wine. Wine. And at the top, we got Geocosmic Valentine is at the top, followed by Susie Brizuela, Jen Murphy, Asmila J, Eddie G, Cindy C, Tracy, Nurse Mitch, Veronica Tello. Good job, you guys. Good job. And I think I've only got a few more here. Let's go. What does a Jolly Roger flag usually depict? What does a Jolly Roger flag usually depict? Geocosmic Valentine is like, yay! That, I think, is your first time in first place, my friend. Well done. Well done. Misha Oliver, so I'm only reading like 5 or 6 as, at the top there. And this is a constant thing. There are many, I will say this. Many folks sometimes get upset because it appears that when you're looking at the chat list, it looks like your name is up higher. But I am very carefully looking at the names on my chat list, and they might appear differently than the ones that appear on your view, just so you know. I'm not like intentionally trying to, block you out or anything. Okay, so I've seen enough. The answer we were looking for is skull and crossbones. Skull and crossbones. So at the top here we got Lee Saunders, followed by the Trump Reaper, Cindy C, Veronica Tello, Maital Kabeli, Scribble My Dibbles, Zephyr. Good job, you guys. Good job. A good job. Let's keep it going. What was the profession of Florence Nightingale? What was the profession of Florence Nightingale? What was the profession of Florence Nightingale? Oh, here we go. We got Susie Brizuela says, I should have known that. I should have known. Susie, did you do the face palm when you said that? Yeah. Let's see. Okay, I've seen enough. The correct answer was noise. Noise. That's how they say it down south. Noise, but it's nurse. And at the top here, we have Mr. Gavin Rutherford. Gavin Rutherford, followed by Lee Saunders, Geocosmic Valentine, Nurse Mitch, Cindy C, Sylvia Correa, and Veronica Tello. Okay. And I think I have one more. Do I? Who said the magical phrase, open sesame? Who said the magical phrase, open sesame? Open sesame. Actually, that's not the last one I have. I have two. This one is kind of challenging. This one's tough. Keep in mind, you guys, there's only one correct answer for these. There's only one. And when I played this last week with my son, I did get this one wrong. Fun fact. This was this was in our gameplay last week. Okay, I've seen enough. The correct answer was Alibaba. Alibaba. That's one of those things like, I should have known that. But these are things that we learned like when we were like just so little. We were tiny and we didn't realize we were going to need this for some online game with a dude. So at the top once again was Gavin Rutherford, followed by, see, most of you guys answer what I said incorrectly. I said Aladdin. Cindy C, Xander Zork, Sylvia Correa, Samantha Hawkins, and Geocosmic Valentine. Look at you on a roll this week, knowing the things. Okay. I think this one is the last one. What condition is Dustin Hoffman's character Raymond Babbitt affected by in the 1988 film Rain Man? What condition is Dustin Hoffman's character Raymond Babbitt affected by in the movie, the 1988 film Rain Man? Fun fact, I did also get this one wrong for some reason. Yeah, I was surprised at how many. I pride myself in being like a what do you call it? A trivia guy. I couldn't even remember the word trivia. Ah! I've seen enough. Somebody just answered idiot savantism, and I think that is what I answered last week. That was incorrect. The correct answer was autism. Autism, and so many of you are correctly answering that one there. And let's see who's the first one on my list here. Is Lee Saunders, once again in front with autism, followed by Susie Brizuela, the Trump Reaper, Meredith Powell, Kimini, Samantha Hawkins, Gavin Rutherford, Sylvia Correa, Smila J. Good job, you guys. Very good. Very good job for you. Yeah, if you guys enjoy that game, I highly recommend picking it up, at a toy store or whatever, or you can probably order it. I think we got it from Amazon. They just have access to all the stuffs. So there you have it. Let's see. I will ask Wifey if she can provide me with the link for that game. So, at long last, I finally do have that video that I promised to share with you guys, and it is wait, hang on a second. It was the guessing game that I played. Mentioned to you that we like to do with Mary Trump. And now, without further ado, I'm going to stop that. And you can see how Mary Trump did against yours truly in the music guessing game. What the hell was it? Hang on. Let's see. Share screen. Let's do that. And the window and this. Here we go. Mentioned to you that we like to do this thing on the show, and it's our guessing game. And it's called Name. This one in particular, we do different ones, but this one is called Name That Yacht Rock Tune. Just a reminder to you guys, okay, you're not hearing an echo now because my audio is fine, but when she speaks, you will hear an echo. There's nothing I can do to get rid of that echo so far. So what's yacht rock? It's easy listening. It's, you know, it's the stuff you might hear walking through a supermarket. I want you to think of this as the Wordle of song lyric games. Okay. Now, these are all relatively well-known songs from the 70s and 80s. I'm going to sing the lyrics to these songs, and your goal is to guess as quickly as possible what song I am singing. It's kind of like that show. I don't know if you remember Name That Tune. It was when I was a kid. That was a thing. It was one of my favorite shows. You know, I can guess that song in one line, you know. So I'm going to hold up a finger, right, for each line of the lyrics. And then I'll pause for a little bit to give you a chance to guess, you know, what song it is that I'm singing. And if I get to 7 lines and you've run out of space,
I'm a total loser. I got it. I'm very nervous, by the way.
You're going to get a disapproving graphic, right? But let's say if we're able to guess, if we're able to guess in one line, then that's positive, and then we'll give you something like that. Yeah.
Cool. And by the way, this wouldn't be a luck, which it wouldn't be a Wordle. This would just be a massive skill.
Yes, because these are all relatively guessable, easily guessable. Let's say, let's do a test run with you, right?
Okay. Yeah.
I'm going to start singing and showing fingers, and as soon as you recognize it, stop me, and you can either name the name of the song or the name of the artist. Either one will suffice.
I wish I had a buzzer. Okay.
Just raise your hand and tell me to stop. Okay. Here's our test. Once in your life, you find her. Someone who turns your heart around. Next thing you know, you're closing down the town. Wake up and it's new with you. Even though you left her way across town. Wondering to yourself, hey, what have I found? Dun, dun, dun. When you get caught between the moon and New York City.
Oh, Christopher Cross, for God's sake.
I know it's crazy.
All right.
But it's true.
You have a lovely voice. If I get that face. All right. Bad enough. You have a better voice than Christopher Cross. That's probably why. You're like 2 octaves lower.
Oh, no. Thank you. Thank you for that.
Look at your excuses.
Okay, so I think you get the idea, right?
I suck at this. Yes.
Okay, so we're going to start with the first one. Okay, you ready?
I am. Well.
Here we go. Now there you go again, you say you want your freedom.
We're back.
Oh! Well done. Well done on your very first try. You get the Wordle, one line Wordle, Songle, I guess we'll call it, right?
I like that.
And you get a hooray for that one. All right. Yes, the answer was Fleetwood Mac Dreams. Yeah. Okay. Next up, here's the next one. You ready? We've been together since way back when. Sometimes I never want to see you again. But I want you to know, after all these years,
Doobie Brothers? No.
you're blah, blah, blah. I want whispering in my ear. You're blah, blah, blah. I want to talk to you in bed.
I'm not gonna get it. I
Blah,
can't
blah,
remember
blah.
the.
That turns my head. We're still having fun, and you're still the one. We were looking for.
I can't remember what it's called.
We were looking for Still the One.
Or like Doobie Brothers. I deserve a much more scathing indictment than that Doobie Brothers.
Here. Okay, yeah. That was Still the One by the group Orleans. Okay? I have faith in you. I have faith in you.
My confidence is
Don't shake it off. Be like a goldfish. Huh? It's Ted Lasso. Just be like a goldfish. Shake it off. Forget about it. Here's the next one. I guess you wonder where I've been. I searched to find the love within. I came back to let you know. Got a thing for you, and I can't let go. My friends wonder what is wrong with me. Well, I'm in a daze from your love, you see. I came back to let you know. Got a thing for you, and I can't let it go. Wah, wah. Okay, we were looking for Bobby Caldwell. What you won't do.
No
Do
idea.
for love. Okay, so
I guess I'm a millennial, and I grew up in the 90s. It's not true. I've never heard of that song or him.
we're so fun fact. I listened to that song, I don't know, maybe 100 times when I was growing up, and my whole life, my whole childhood and part of my adult life, I thought Bobby Caldwell was black. I thought the guy who sang that song was a brother, and I was like, when I found out he was not, I was stunned. Love this song. Love
That's
it.
incredible.
Love
I
it.
need to listen to it now.
Oh, it's a great song. It's a great song. Okay, this one, you're getting this one. Whether you like it or not, you are getting this one. You have no choice but to get this next one. All right, you ready?
Yes.
I have faith in you. I have undying faith. Here we go. It is the night. My body's weak. I'm on the run. No time to sleep. I've got to ride. Blah, 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 blah. To be free again. And I got such a long way to go, such a long way to make it to the border of Mexico. So I ride like the wind, ride like the wind. Okay, we were looking for.
I know this song. I just want to hear you sing more. Him again.
We were looking for Christopher Cross. Ride Like the Wind. I thought you were going to get this because you did guess Christopher Cross earlier, so you are familiar with his workings.
Just a song from Tootsie.
Tootsie. Which one was Tootsie?
I think the one you played was...
Oh, that was Arthur. That was
Arthur.
Sorry.
Arthur. He had a song in Tootsie as well.
Ah, okay. Let's see. This next one, you definitely get in this one. You get this one. I believe in you. I believe in you, Mary. Come on.
Okay.
Here we go. You ready?
Uh-huh.
I was tired of my lady. We've been together too long. Like a worn out recording of a favorite song.
Oh my God! What's it called? They go to the dunes and they pretend they're other people.
So while she lay there sleeping, I read the paper in bed. And in the personal columns, there was this letter I read. Come on, Mary. If you like pina coladas, getting caught in the rain, doom. If you're not into yoga,
you have a brain. I don't. People want to know how the last 5 years have been. I have a brain. This was one of my oh my god, I hated this song.
Oh,
so
did you?
Maybe I just
you clearly blocked it out. That's what happened.
It was kind of up there with I've never been to me or Seasons in the Sun. Am I dating? Yes, I am.
It's okay. I'm from the same. In fact, most of our audience is from the exact same era. We do these songs all the time, all the times. All right. Let's see. What do I have up next? You're getting one of these, Mary, and we're going to celebrate. Okay. Here's the next one. Now the mist across the window hides the lines, but nothing hides the color of the lights that shine. Electricity.
Joe Jackson.
Oh, there you go.
I listened to the album like 47,000 times a year in college, high school rather.
Let's see. Okay, what did we give you here? We got
not much. We got naming the songs.
No. That's a win right there. Joe Jackson, that was the third line. Boom. You got it on the third line there, Mary. That's your Wordle score, right? Congratulations. And let's see.
We add them all together and then get the we divide them. You got really badly.
You got Leo congratulating you there. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Here we go. Next one. Are you ready for this one?
I'm feeling a little better than I was. So maybe.
Okay, here we go. Sorry. I just dropped my cowbell instrument.
Can't do that. You need more cowbell.
Here's the next one. Don't think sorry's easily said.
Hall and Oates.
Don't try turning tables instead.
Flock of seagulls.
You've taken lots of chances before, but I ain't gonna give any more. Don't ask me, that's how it goes, 'cause part of me knows what you're thinking.
I know. It's incredible how I remember the name of the song.
I got the eye of the sky, making it fools. I can read your mind. I am the maker of rules.
I am not representing our generation very well. And the pressure is getting
Oh, wait, where is he? Hold on. There we go. Sorry.
Yeah,
our generation is judging me now. Okay. Let's see. Here we go. All right. There's the next one. Okay. This one we're assigning quadruple points to you for this, right?
Wow,
so you can redeem yourself with this is the last guess, last musical guess, okay?
Okay. No
Here we go.
pressure.
For all the money. He came from somewhere back here long ago.
Oh.
The sentimental fool don't see trying hard to recreate.
Do you believe?
What?
Do you believe? Something like that.
You're very close.
Earth, Wind, and Fire.
No. That the title you had a very, very close.
Yeah.
Trying hard to recreate.
Believes?
What's that?
Only a fool believes.
We're giving that to you.
I need all the
The correct answer, you were extremely close. You had it right there. The correct answer was what a fool believes.
Now it's the Doobie Brothers.
Now it is the Doobie Brothers.
I just said the Doobie Brothers every time.
Hey, but you got it. So let's see. What do we have for you? Here we have, SpongeBob is saying, "Hooray!"
I like SpongeBob. It makes me happy. And I feel proud.
You should feel proud. Look, I'm going to tell you this. It's not easy to have to guess, on the spot, and based on my singing is atrocious. So, the fact that you got as many as you did, feel good, pat yourself on the back there. You did very well.
Okay.
All right. that was a lot of fun. As you can see, Mary Trump is a very good sport. Now, I did create one more clip, and this is of her answering lightning round questions super fast. And to make it easier for you guys to understand what she's saying, I have created subtitles for you to read along with her answers. Okay, so this is the last little bit I got here. Anyway, we're calling this and let's see if I think you guys can see this, right? You should be able to see this. Anyway, we're calling this My Favorite Things.
Okay.
Okay. I don't have a graphic for it. The graphic is gone. But anyway, this is a lightning round. So I'm going to ask you your favorite things and just let me know, rip it off as quickly as you can, yeah?
Yep.
Favorite book?
Sounded by William Faulkner.
Ooh, good one. Favorite TV show?
Battlestar Galactica, another reboot.
Oh, I love that. Yes. It's a good one. Favorite movie?
That's really hard. But one of my favorite movies like 40 times Alien, first one.
Ooh, Sigourney. Yes. Favorite kind of music? Favorite genre?
Rock, classic rock.
Favorite singer or group?
Tori Amos / The Who.
Nice, interesting. Favorite comfort food?
Pasta.
Excellent. That is the correct answer, by the way.
It is. For all
Here's
you
a trick question.
people out there.
It's a trick question for you now. Favorite Trump?
My daughter.
Ooh!
That was easy.
We would have also accepted Mary.
I haven't the nerve to say that.
Favorite Twitter account?
Oh, come on. Brooklyn Dad Defiant.
There we go!
Real, man. Of course.
Favorite ice cream flavor?
Not really ice cream, but I guess buttered pecan as long as it has chocolate syrup on it.
Nice. Now I need some ice cream. If you could live anywhere, where would that be?
I'm living there actually. In Manhattan, New York City.
Really? This is your dream location. If you wouldn't want to live in Fiji or Paris or New York City, that's where it's at.
No, I mean this Florence, Italy is close. But no, I'm a New Yorker. I like to travel for sure. But if I need to be a place, this is where I want to be.
Excellent. If you could do any job for a day, what would that job be?
I would like to be involved in producing a Broadway musical somehow.
That's interesting. Wow. That's cool. Yeah. You like musicals, huh?
I love musicals. And
favorite
opera.
Musical?
Sweeney Todd.
Ooh, it's a good one. I would have to answer Jesus Christ Superstar.
That's second.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ Superstar. I know every word still to the entire soundtrack.
I could battle you word for word.
You know what my friends and I used to do? When we were in study hall or detention, we would have the entirety of Billy Joel's oeuvre, Jesus Christ Superstar, and Evita. Those were all of those songs we had to choose from. And one person would write three random words from one lyric on a piece of paper, and the other person had to guess what song, what musical it was from.
Ah, that's a good one. You just gave me an idea for another guessing game.
It was really fun. But you have to know your stuff really well.
Yes, you do. Okay, last question. Any particular charities or foundations / organizations close to your heart or that you support?
There are tons of them. But honestly, right now, if you have to choose one, I really want people to support any really legitimate organization that is going to help get out the vote ahead of 2022. We need
your focus is on the midterms.
It absolutely. We cannot lose. And there's so much voter suppression going on that we need as many people to vote as possible. I know it's asking a lot because it feels like to a lot of people that they go to the trouble to vote, nothing changes, and I understand that frustration.
Yeah.
But and honestly, I hope is that the Democratic Party someday will treat its base with the respect it deserves. And with the same deference the right to treat its base. And considering our base are actually good decent human beings. I think they deserve it more than the racist, white supremacist, fascists.
Indeed. Mary, that's an excellent answer. And I got to say, I could not possibly have hoped for a better guest on my very first episode, my first interview than you. Thank you so much, Mary, for joining us for today's episode of Storytime with BDD. And I just want to put your Twitter account up there now. Please, if you're not already following Mary L. Trump, what are you doing with your life? Follow her on Twitter. Make sure that's the very first thing you do. before you do anything else after watching this show. And Mary can also be reached at her email address, mary@politicon.com. She's got a fantastic podcast. It's called The Mary Trump Show. Please check it out. Subscribe to it on YouTube. YouTube has a Politicon thing. If you just type in Mary Trump, you're going to find her podcast easily enough. Subscribe to it. Hit the little bell icon so that you're notified when she drops a new episode. Make sure you do that. She's been a pleasure to talk to, and thank you so much for putting up with my guessing game thing.
I had so much fun. Seriously, this is not like any other podcast episode. It was last time, and I'm really pleased that you asked me.
Oh, well, thank you again. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for another wonderful episode of Storytime with BDD. I'm your host, BDD, aka Brooklyn Dad. And if you have not yet gotten your shot, please, again, the same thing with following Mary Trump. What are you waiting for? Get your shot. Keep your social distance 6 feet or better. Wear a mask. And I'll see you at the next show. Our shows are Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, as you know. So I'll see you same time, same place. So that was the show with Mary Trump. You can see how I toned down my sign off thing. Philosophy says, "Hey, you could bail using that video." But there was so much. There was so much echo in that. Adding the subtitles did help, but that's only because she wasn't speaking at length. And Veronica Tello, thank you, my friend. Thank you so kindly for the donation. And you too, Miss Bernadette Ramos. Thank you very much, very kindly for the donations. I appreciate that. So, it was a first. It was my very first time interviewing somebody on this show using this platform, this technology. So I now know what is required to prevent echoes going forward for future interviews. I can make that happen, and I will. And I hope to invite other people onto the show. Eddie G, thank you as well for the kind donation. But yeah, that was fun. It was helpful that Mary was, she was game. She was on board for whatever silliness I was throwing her way. It's not the typical podcast where you're asking hard-hitting questions and we're being serious about a topic. And it's me. It's my show. And my show, I do get into serious topics, I do ask some serious, hard-hitting questions, mostly of you guys. But overall, mostly, I had started this show because I wanted to put a smile on people's faces and have some fun and help you just escape from, the wicked news cycle for, however long it is you are able to spend with me. So thank you for letting me share that with you. And unfortunately, my time have expired. Thank you for joining me for another wonderful episode of Storytime with BDD. I'm your host, BDD, aka Brooklyn Dad. And if you have not yet gotten your shot, please do so. No matter what some people are saying. Wear your mask. Keep your social distance 6 feet or better. And have a lovely, relaxing evening and weekend. Also, Lori B, thank you, my friend, for that donation. So some of you folks have a 3-day weekend. It started today. Some have a 4-day weekend. It started today and ends on Monday. So, I will see you guys Monday, same time, same place. I love you all. Peace. Let's see. Here we go. Boom. Hey. Thank you, Bernadette. Hey. Now, I'm not sure, is this song loud enough? I'm going to have to remember for the next episode to make sure my volume is on point. Hey! Cindy C with the reminder to please hit that like a button. Some folks want it louder. Wait, stop. All right, you guys. Once again, thank you for another wonderful episode, and I look forward to seeing you guys on Monday. But now it's that time. You need to leave.